Okay, so in this video, I just wanted to go over a review of a few items that I've been noticing as I've been looking at portfolios. So let's go ahead and get started. I've got the list here, and I'll just kind of go down them in order. On your home page, you're really going to want to put kind of about information on the topic that you're completing for your website. So you may want to add some pictures, or you may want to add an overview or something like that right here on your home page, so that the viewers, visitors to your site, know what the page is all about. Now you can always choose a pre-designed layout that Weebly has built in from either their home or any of these actually. Or what you can do is, so let's say I pick one and I look at it and I can just fill in information from there. I can replace these pictures and whatnot. Or what you can do is just design your page on your own. So you can come over to the elements and you can drag down a title if you want, and name the page. If you don't want a title, you can start dragging down images and add your own image. Now if I want some text next to it, I can drop it on there, and if you drag it to the right of the image, then you can create this column effect. So let me actually show you how I did that again. When I grab the text element over and I drag it all the way to the right, you see that blue line there, and I drop it, that creates this column option here. So then I can drag the middle of the column to resize it however I like, and add pictures from there. And you can add multiple elements to this. You can, I like to add spacers in between content areas, so I might have a picture, some text here, then I put a spacer or a divider, and then I could come down here and maybe add a gallery of pictures with some more text. Okay, and again, you see wherever that blue line shows up, that's where my text box is going to drop. And now I've got another column, so I've got images over here, text. It's kind of staggered like that. So these are also things that you can kind of play around with. But your home page, you do want to make sure that you have information about your site so that people know what your site's about. Now to create new pages on your website, you come up to the Pages tab and you can click on the plus sign here. So you do have to have this reference page. I've seen it on a lot of sites, but not on all of them. You create a new standard page, call it References, okay, and then change the you can change the header size. Now what I've noticed that is happening on some sites is that it's not hidden, it's showing up in the navigation bar, which we don't want. Instead, we want to hide it in the navigation. Okay, so what I did was I had my reference page here, and I've got an extra page here I want to delete. Okay, I've got my reference page here, and in this little kind of eyeball with a slash through it means it's hidden. And I'm going to drag it up and just drop it right under contact. That just means I want it part of the contact page. So that's kind of the reason. No other reason to put it there other than just to kind of keep organized. But when I go to the reference page, I'm just going to grab my text element and bring it over here, and this is where you're going to reference any material that's not your own. So let's say I've got a picture I want to find. I've Googled it. Now you won't reference Google, but instead you'll find the picture. You can click on View Image to get to where the site or the picture originates from, and I'll copy this link. Okay, and I'll go back to my site, and in brackets I'll put a description of the pictures. So heart diagram. The site that I got it from is always going to be this piece are usually going to be this piece between www and .com or .org. So I'll put in there Quebec something like that, and I can actually go and I can delete this part, everything, just the stem of the website to kind of see where it's coming from. So this looks like the site it's coming from, which is a little different because it's in appears to be in French. But and then I'll do retrieved on 212. So after you have your information in there, you notice that it's not a page on the navigation because I had you hide it, but what we do want to do is we want to link to it from our contact page. So we'll go to our contact page, and this is just so that I know I know where to find your reference page. That's why I'm having just everybody put it on the contact page. But what I want to do is just drag a text element underneath here, and I can type in the word references. And then if I highlight the word references, I can click on the create link and select the standard page here. And these are internal pages within the site, and I can check on the reference box and say save. And now what that does is that creates a hyperlink to the references page, which I'll be able to then access. Okay. So from there, let's go to reviewing how to get your blend space lesson in. I've got one in here already, but I will delete this and show you again. What I'm going to do for the blend space lesson is I'm going to grab this embed code element, drag it, and drop it underneath. Now make sure that you have a title in there as well, so you can grab the title element and drag it. And it says click here to set custom HTML. I'll go to my blend space lesson, and when I'm inside edit mode, I can click on share, go down to embed, and then copy this code here. Just right click and copy. I like to just click once in it, and it'll usually select everything. Sometimes if you try to click and drag, you may miss a piece of it, which will break the code. So I just like clicking in it, copy. Okay, go back to Weebly and paste it in there. Okay, and it should show up. Okay, now I can also center it if I want to. Now for the review of technology, I know I've showed this a few times now, but let me get rid of these elements. Okay. I want to do two things. I want to add a YouTube element, okay, and then I want to add a button element, and this is where I'll drag it to the right of the YouTube so that I have that kind of column feature. Okay. For the YouTube video, I'll go out and find my YouTube video that I created, copy the URL, okay, go back to the website and paste the URL in. Okay, and that'll make the video show up. Now for the next, for the button, you want to actually link to your Google presentation that you created. So I'll copy the link. I'll make sure that I've changed the share settings over here. Go to advanced and change this to anyone at Arizona State with the link. Okay, copy the link. Go back to Weebly and click on the button. For the button text, I can call it review of technology, and then I can, under the link, I can paste it in. Now this is where, again, I'm sending somebody outside of my site, so I want to check this box that says open link in a new window, and I can say save. Okay, and there it is. Last thing I always want to do is publish, make sure that I can check everything out to see that it works. Alright, there's my blend space lesson, and there's my review of technology, there's my video, and there's my button, and it works. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions. That's just again a short review on some of the items that I've been noticing on pages that can be fixed. Okay. Thank you.